Oh, turn that camera around. What are you doing? Nobody wants to see my giant face. All right. She's laughing. Walking the pups with the wifey here. Tail end of the walk, so just wanted to do a quick vlog. Early day today. Wifey couldn't sleep, so she went to the gym before I even woke up. So now we're just walking the pups, and I'll get plenty of steps today. Ah, Zigzag found some sense. But just want to do a quick vlog this morning about my favorite resources for replays. Where do I start when I start fixing to do a new replay? Other than picking the game and the season, I like to use Baseball Reference to narrow down what I'm thinking about playing and see what's kind of good. A lot of times, uh, between Baseball Reference and Wikipedia, actually, I like to read the summaries of the seasons and see like good individual years, things like that. Pardon me, a little congested this morning, thanks to allergies. But so yeah, Baseball Reference, obviously a really, really big one. And then I do like the Wikipedia write-ups, and you can link to the different teams, and a lot of times there's a decent write-up about the team on Wikipedia. You can also go to the Sabre website to get more information about players and seasons and teams. So I tend to do that during the season more when I want to learn a little bit more about a player who's just had a highlight or who I've simply never heard of before. And I love Retro Sheet. I know a lot of people go off Baseball Almanac, and I occasionally check out Baseball Almanac, but my go-to for like day-to-day recaps of the season tends to be Retro Sheet. You can look at all the games for the day. You get all the transactions in one place. Um, what else do I do there? You can see who was born on that day, who died on that day, stuff like that. So, and then a lot of times I'll just use Wikipedia for an additional non-baseball thing. Is I'll just check out. Hey, come on. Same place every day.
Yeah,
I know that thing is still there. I'll use Wikipedia just to check out historical things on a given day in a year. You know, like I'll look at 1973 and just look at the historical things that happened to kind of put the replay in a context greater than baseball, because, you know, if you're doing like um, any kind of replay, really, I guess it's inevitably going to be intertwined with historical events, and sometimes they even affect the season. Things like Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral delaying the start of the '68 season by a couple days, I believe it was. Things like that. It's good to know what's going on and set sort of a greater context for the replay. But in terms of actual tools for the replay, the real go-to is Baseball Sim Research, Ron Bernier's website. I don't know if I'm saying your last name right, Ron, but thank you so much for the work you do. Not only your as played score sheets, but your transaction rosters. I mean, your season summaries, like your season replay companions, I forget exactly what you call them. It shows all the player movement and all the transactions and, you know, the pinch hitting and summaries for every team is the most in-depth piece of replay material one can get. And, you know, for a $10 donation, that's amazing. And most of what you give is available for free. You know, the as played score sheets themselves are my go-to, and especially now that you're hosting Payoff Pitch. So thank you very much for that, Ron. And if you guys haven't checked out Ron's website, you definitely should. I believe it's baseballsimresearch.com. He's got a few different tabs there and a whole bunch of stuff for pretty much every season you could want to replay. And now, like I said, he's hosting the Payoff Pitch baseball score sheets for Joe, and they're getting them up a little at a time with all the Payoff Pitch ratings in. And I think you can also get the inside pitch ones on there now. I don't play that game, but Pretty sure you can get those as well. There's some deer. See the deer? Come on, Izzy. Good baby. She loves deer. She likes going to the zoo. What else do I use? Oh, how could I forget my new favorite tool for any replay? Stat trackers, right? There's a bunch of different ones out there. There's the ones I've used are Ball Stat and Ball Score, which I didn't really ever take to. I like iScore because it's a pretty good app that I can use on my phone or my Kindle Fire. I used that for a while. She's freaking out. She loves the deer, man. Every time she sees any kind of wildlife, it's like taking a kid to the zoo. But car, I think. No, that's just passing all the way down there. He must have been going fast. What else? And then there was actually a program I tried to start using right before I found the one I currently use. It was called, I think it's Green Fox Spreadsheet. You can find them on Facebook. And it's a pretty cool project somebody's putting together. But I've also used the Strat PC game to enter games as I played them in the past when I was strictly playing Strat. But you could use that for any baseball game to score your games as you go manually or enter them after the fact. I know a lot of people use Replay PC Baseball. I personally have never tried it. I don't know if you have to buy the seasons or not. And I think even Pocket Pennant Run now has a manual scorekeeper function with their software, and I think that's free, or maybe it comes with the game. But for me, the best bang for my buck right now has turned out to be Digital Diamond Baseball, which is available on Steam. I think you can get it for Mac and PC, I think. I use it on PC, so I'm not 100% sure about Mac, but that's really customizable. You can do ballpark picks, you can upload player picks. There's a great community with a lot of resources available, and it's very easy to score the games. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, YouTube. Of course, YouTube. Why? Because you can watch a lot of old games, and you can listen to a lot of old games going all the way back to the 50s. They don't always have the TV broadcast, but there's a lot of radio broadcasts. There's enough games to probably take you several years to watch if you just kept rolling. So it's a great resource to get an idea of what baseball looked like, what it sounded like. For those of us who like to recreate the broadcast and kind of do our own play-by-play on YouTube, it's a lot of fun. And honestly, for me, YouTube is one of the best resources because I get to broadcast the games and do the play-by-play to a live audience, and that's an awful lot of fun. So, but short little blog for today. I want to give you guys some resources to think about. I will try to put the links in the description when I have some time, maybe this weekend. But for now, thanks for hanging out. See you later. Bye-bye.